after Governor Soludo has come out to try to find favor in the eyes of Peter Obi and the Nigerian people, especially from the southeast, another man is coming out to attest to the fact or to what Soludo has said, and his name is Osita Obi. Of course, the same surname with Peter Obi. He said Soludo is right about Obi. My local government area funds was appropriated for 8 years without accounts. It is no longer news that the current governor of Anambra State, Governor Charles Soludo, has criticized the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Obi. It would be recalled that Soludo made a controversial remarks about Obi when he said his purported investment in Anambra is worth next to nothing. Reacting over the development, the convener Recover Nigeria Project comrade Osita Obi said he agreed with Soludo. Speaking on TVC News in an exclusive interview, Osita said there is nothing wrong with what Soludo stated. According to him, for 8 years, there was no account for the appropriation of fund of his local government area. Hear him, Charles Soludo has not said anything that is bad. Soludo has opinion just like Comrade Obi, so he must not be condemned. I went into social media and I saw people calling Soludo a mad person. This is for goodness sake, my governor, Charles Soludo is right. As far as I am concerned, my local government fund was appropriated for 8 years. Not nobody gave me accounts. So that is the issue. What is this man talking about? What has that got to do with his wanting to become the president and save Nigeria dog eating dog? Yes, he can't be trusted. Doctors were on strike during Peter Obi's tenure as governor. He has no good record. He was even impeached twice. Obasanjo seized Tinubu allocations for 5 years. Yet Tinubu paid doctors and never owed any workers. And he designed the modern Lagos that every governor key into. One day. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Well, can you argue with this fact he has brought up instead of being abusive? This is fact, and let all who work with him come out and defend him. And we have been saying it that nobody has ever come. Since how many years? Nobody has ever come. It's only Soludo that is coming out, and this man that is now saying Obi did this, Obi did that. Well, Obi and Obiano are two different governors. Obi invested and Obiano wasted. He said that money was not properly accounted for in the past 8 years. Past 8 years was Obiano's regime. Is that what he meant? No problem. Vote Tinubu, a drug baron and criminal, so that we will all be happy. At last. Nobody should just do your own business and leave the rest. Even a deputy governor and commissioner who works with him can't even come out to market Peter Obi. So pathetic. It is an indication that those marketing are planning to sell fake products to gullible youth, but they are now wise. If they cannot come out and defend or campaign for him, so why is it that they have not come out in the recent to debunk what all that he has been saying? Yes, it is fact. Please vote Tinubu, I beg you. I like to see bloodshed. What we are seeing now will be naughty compared to what would witness Boko Haram and Fulani would do a lot of things. So vote for them. Obi is not what he is portraying himself to be. He's a liar, a cheat. Nigeria is, however, not Anambra, and all of us cannot be on the same level. It will soon be revealed for who he is. Okay, how come that you don't even release local government money and give no account for 8 years? And I don't know whether you people now know that Buhari is calling all the governors thieves now because they are stealing local government money. I don't know whether you know that now. You can fool some people all the time. This is the frames that this one don't go cram. No problem. Vote Tinubu, a drug baron and criminal, so that we'll all be happy. The TV station you use, TVC, has indicated you to be Jagaban. Sorry, Agbado Master, secret agent. I think this is he doesn't want to go to other places to go and have interview. It must he be Arise TV because this is his own TV station that he ought to go there so that they can arrange and arrange and arrange. Maybe he doesn't want to go so that it won't look as if they plan this thing. What about the NTA too? Because I don't know why this debate is all about Arise TV. Well, Soludo is angry because Peter Obi refused to grant him autonomous community. He wants to create a new town from his town, Usofia. So Peter refused. Peter is still the best. Our hospital and school is active today. It's because of him. Workers are happy with him and roads connected to each town. Whoever is against Obi is in the east is working for money and jealousy. You are not serious, just like a Soludo. Since then till now, why have you not taken him to EFCC? As Soludo created the local government is shouting, Soludo behave yourself and face doctors on strike. Okay, Soludo is telling the truth. Abi, is the truth fighting you? Obi is pretentious and corny in nature. So so-called the so-called comrade Osita Obi is from which local governments and which is what is his position in government during the time of Obi's tenure? These men are not serious. They are forgetting that there's another governor whose tenure has just finished before Soludo. If anything had happened to Anambra economy, the governor that succeeded Peter Obi should be held responsible for that. Soludo is not serious. Well, whenever I read people or you hear people say some things that are not reasonable, you begin to wonder where they are coming from. Everything about Obi is always right. Some people need system overhauling. Hungry chameleons everywhere. People have become useless because of Tinubu. You are in the same world of criminals as Tinubu and Atiku. Since you don't even know who is a criminal between them and Peter Obi, shame on you. After your lies, Peter Obi will be our president. So Agbado Group continue shaking your mouth anyhow. Peter Obi is the incoming president of Nigeria. When Peter Obi becomes the president of Nigeria, Igbo saboteurs shall hide their faces in shame. You think so? They have paid you to blackmail him, right? He couldn't even answer Soludo. He didn't even bother himself to answer Soludo. So he will not even answer you. So your own statement will just fade off like that. Yeah, because Soludo is a sitting governor. That was why he was able to address that. But if he has the time, he might address it. But to me, I don't think he needs to address this your statement. Well, why won't you agree with Soludo when you must have collected huge sums of money to back your lies? Who cares? Osisa Ifulefu, not Obi. It is not unexpected that at times like this, surrogate seeking notice would arise from obscurity to attract attention. Before now, where was this docile unknown quantity? And what does he think he can achieve with his antics? These are some of rats that didn't even feed fat from Obi's tight government policy. And why this time, after more than how many years, you recall back? Why not remember after he left since all these years?